This is a Fox News alert. 2017's devastating hurricane season continues. Unfortunately, another storm called Hurricane Maria barreling toward Puerto Rico at this hour. The storm is already a Category 5. It's still gaining strength. It's expected to approach the island of Puerto Rico by Wednesday morning. It could add to the devastation already caused by Hurricane Irma. Obviously, we'll be tracking it and bringing you the latest. Well, with so many deadly storms in the past 2 months, it's not surprising. Many have sought to make a political point or draw a connection between them. Many are saying, Facebook is full of this, that the storms are proof of global warming. Never mind their lectures that weather is not climate when it's cold or snowy. John Stossel just wrote a column calling these people alarmists. Doubtless he's being now denounced as a denier. He joins us tonight to explain. So, John, you're seeing this everywhere, everywhere. We have bad hurricanes, unprecedented hurricane season because of climate change. Is that true?
No, even the government, NOAA, says we don't have information to prove that. It's premature to conclude that they've had a detectable effect. And yet the media is just filled with this. And they don't just say, this proves climate change is real. I mean, of course climate change is real. Climate changes. They say man-made climate change is real. And we don't know how much man did, but they just say it.
But doesn't that, I mean, wait a second. If you ask questions, critical questions, and ask for data in order to come to conclusions, that makes you, I think, a denier, right?
Well, I think because I work at Fox, everything makes me a denier. And I am a denier of part of it. But climate change is really four things. Is the climate changing? Yes.
Yes.
Does man play a part? I would say probably, maybe a small part. Is it going to be a crisis? It might be. It's possible. But the most important one, four, is anything we do now going to make any significant difference? And no, I am a denier because we're just wasting money and hurting poor people doing the stuff we did under President Obama and before him.
But, I mean, the argument is that to act is a moral imperative and that it's immoral not to act. You don't buy that?
It's immoral to act if it isn't going to make much difference, if it makes it harder for poor people to live. If it raises the price of energy, that really hurts people. It might be a moral imperative to act on malaria or dysentery, real problems we have now, but we don't know about climate change. And buying all the Priuses, if everybody followed the Paris Agreement, which they wouldn't have, even the proponents admit it would only make the slightest difference.
Why is it that a debate about science has so many moral overtones?
It's the new religion of the left. Man pollutes, man's carbon, greedy industries. This has to hurt people. We have to fight this. This is their religion.
Can you think of any other species of science where asking questions is considered wrong?
No. Asking questions is good. There are no dumb questions.
Right. And isn't skepticism the essence of the scientific method?
Yes, though they say, well, it's beyond that now. Everybody agrees. But they don't agree that it's a crisis or that we can do anything about it. As a consumer reporter, I have covered so many of these scares. Pesticides are causing the cancer epidemic. Y2K is going to make all the planes crash endlessly. They don't happen.
So can you think, medicine obviously is another branch of science. What would happen if you applied these same rules to medical research? That we know what we know, and anyone who asks questions or evidences skepticism is immoral and ought to be punished. What kind of medicines do you think we'd develop?
Progress would stop. But remember, the researchers have an incentive to say, this is a crisis, and if we do this, it'll make it better, because then they get money. If they say, we don't know, or it might not make a difference, they don't get money.
Or this is incredibly complicated, and we see part of the picture but not the whole picture because that's the way life is. Bottom line, you are saying there is no consensus that climate change is responsible for more powerful hurricanes.
That's what I'm not the scientist who can make that decision, but NOAA says it.
Right. Interesting. John Stossel, thank you very much for that.
Thanks, Tucker.
Good luck with the aftermath, the blowback.